Sup guys, did you read the title? Yeah, you probably did, and more likely than not you're asking, what is he talking about? What is there that is so relatable about the power used in an anime like Demon Slayer? What is the so-called relatable power of Demon Slayer? Well, I got you viewer, because today I will explain how a fighting style, even if it's all spectacle, can be deep down relatable, and how sometimes it's not about what the power do, but more the struggle behind it. Even if both would be better, but not everything can be JoJo, you know? And that Demon Slayer is a perfect example of what I mean. So stick with me a little while at least, and you will see what I mean. And maybe subscribe too, I don't know. Plus spoiler alert for up until the Entertainment District arc, as I didn't read the manga. Also, I may mispronounce a name, I don't know. It's not on purpose or anything, so yeah, let's go now and talk about the relatable power of Demon Slayer and basically why we relate to the character fighting even when the fight are foremost spectacle. Now what better way to explain something than to take a direct example of what I mean in said show. Take Zenitsu, maybe the easiest to understand. The guy had no self-confidence, wasn't taken seriously by anyone except his master, and even then wasn't good enough to learn the full lightning breathing style. This lack of confidence made him relatable in a way, where if you felt or feel less because you can't do as much as other people, you know how he feel. You know he doesn't feel good enough, but not being able to do as much as everyone else doesn't mean you can't do anything. It only means that you can't do everything. So what did Zenitsu did? He became the best at the thing he could do. The best he could be. It's like a fighting game. If you can only play as one character well enough to have a chance to win, then be the best player you can with this character. If you can only play piano, you don't have to feel bad you can play the violin. What makes Zenitsu relatable isn't the lightning power, but the fact that he is trying his best in his own way. When we see his lightning breathing, we see the coolest shit ever, but not because it looked cool, but because we understand it, because we can relate to it. Each time he saved the day, we don't see a shonen character doing a random move. We see someone giving it his all at the only thing he is good at. We know he feels scared, that he feels like he isn't enough, but when lightning strike, when he sleep and his doubt is gone, we only see someone who found the one thing he is good at and do it, and we can relate. Because at the end his choice of focusing on what he's good at is what defines Zenitsu. Inosuke, well, he is self-taught, he is brash, he thinks he can do everything by himself, but not by pride, by confidence. He tells himself he is the best, and so feel like he can do anything. He is what Zenitsu is not. He learned by himself, by training, he is self-taught. And he never felt like less because he didn't learn the way everyone else did. Never felt like he needed to be taught how to fight, because everyone can become self-taught if they try again and again until they get it and achieve their goal. Have you ever felt like you want to do something but don't know how to start, don't know who could teach you? Then why not try and see? Why not give it your all? Why not give it a try? Why not learn by yourself? Why not become great in your own turn? Inosuke is brash, he thinks he can do everything himself, but not by pride, but because that is what it takes to go down this road. The road of learning something yourself. If Zenitsu proved that there is worth in doing the only thing you can the best way you can, Inosuke proved that there is worth in you becoming as good as you can in something by yourself and being self-taught. Because when I see Inosuke saving the day, I see someone who had the strength to do the thing he wants all by himself. Someone be as good as the other when he learned everything he know by himself. And you know what? That is also relatable. Tanjiro was always a mystery to me. At first he seemed like the typical I get stronger by usual mean type of guy, which is fine, until he got the main character power up. I mean, call it Super Saiyan, call it QB, call it a hollow inside you, but at the end of the day it's all the same, a power up that makes you stronger.
Yeah, You can't do that, huh?
But then, as I watched the Entertainment District arc, it finally made sense. As what is relatable about Tanjiro's power is that it's a power that he earned by mixing everything he learned. Stay with me on this, it'll make sense. Basically, it's because it's explained that water breathing, while giving Tanjiro the most mobility, still is too hard to control for him than what a true water breathing master should be able to. And sun breathing, while being the most powerful way of attacking Tanjiro has, still leave him totally defenseless after it, as he isn't strong enough to use it too much, kinda like the Kaioken that gave Goku a huge power boost but that was hurting the user for using, and both are red, just saying, red for the win. Meaning that they turned what seemed like a dumb power up into a way for the protagonist to fight in a unique way that is his own. Zenitsu can only do one move, so he does it like no other. Inosuke is self-taught, so he used technique made for him by him, but now Tanjiro can switch between 3 modes while fighting. Tanjiro's relatable power is that he takes from not one person. He doesn't follow one person's teaching, but use everything he learned to create a style that is his own, to create something unique. He is someone who learned from his father and teacher, but can't be as good as he should with any of the two. So instead of pursuing one over the other, he, at least for now, as again I didn't read the manga, use what he knows to choose the best approach to any problem. Like with a cake, where he would do a part like one person taught him and another like someone else would have also taught him. I don't know, did that make sense? As in the end the cake would be good because he did it in a way where combining both would make the best result for him and would have a better result than him trying to do the cake in one specific way. Tanjiro is relatable not because he can do sun or water breathing perfectly, but because he, like a lot of people, take from many different people, many teachers, to create something that is perfect for him.
Damn! I'm sorry.
The 3 of them chose their own way of becoming great, and this is inspiring. The fighting itself in Demon Slayer doesn't really have the strategy of, let's say, JoJo or Hunter x Hunter. They are mostly spectacle, but I at least like that when I see the beautiful fight scene, I see the struggle and choice behind the fight. I see 3 boys who, to become the best they can, needed to do it their own way. And what Demon Slayer fight lack in strategy, more than make up for it in the fact that at the end of the day, when the character fight, you feel like they all became strong by doing it the best way they could. And that doesn't mean that Demon Slayer doesn't have characters that learn to be the best at what they do by typical mean. Take Rengoku. After his mother died, his father decided he was going to stop training him, having him rely only on the proper way, as in as written in book. I mean, even Tengen had a special way of getting where he is. He first started as shinobi, but that wasn't for him, so he became a demon slayer. He became what he wanted to be. Some people want to become something new later in their life, like quitting their job, but there is this fear that if you do, you will throw away all those years you spent doing that other thing, and that is scary. But Tengen is relatable because that is what he wanted to do, and he did. But that didn't mean that what came before was thrown away, as what you did in your life always can be useful to you later on in one way or another. Tengen showed that there is nothing wrong with changing path to do what you want in life. Like, you can always change your life, and when we see Tengen fight and struggle and win, we see someone who changed his life, and that is pretty cool, because the moral is that no one is the same, and if you can't achieve your goal the normal way, then do it like them, do it your own way. And that is what I like with Demon Slayer. It's that when I see those characters fight, I see a spectacle, but when I look deeper, I see very relatable struggle in them, and that is the relatable relatable power of Demon Slayer. Now keep in mind other anime have pretty relatable power too, but I wanted to focus on Demon Slayer for now, you know, because it may not be the best shonen for everyone, but I think one thing is certain, and I don't even think it's mine. The show made sure to make us care about the character, be it by their personality, conviction, or even like in this case, by the way they became this strong, and I think almost everyone can relate to that in a way. But I still haven't read the manga, so maybe my video will end up not making sense later on as the story progresses, who knows. I just think for now Demon Slayer is doing something cool, and I don't know who want to talk about it too. So subscribe and like the video if you like the video, and like one more video like those. Thanks for watching.